Like someone said, in addition to other superlatives with which to describe the governor of Bayelsa State, Honorable Henry Seriake Dickson, he is also to be known as the only serving governor whose wife gave birth to a bouncing set of quadruplets while in office. This happy turn of events came after 15 years of hoping, praying, and anxiously looking up to God for the fruit of the womb, which the very load and burden that the First Lady of Bayelsa State, Dr. Mrs. Rachel Seriake Dickson, carried with the celestial spirit of a prayer warrior, confronting God daily with loads of supplications, with the hope for a quick, positive turnaround. This remained a pipe dream and a very ambitious, wishful thinking for a whole 15 years. The First Lady of Bayelsa State, Dr. Mrs. Rachel Seriake Dickson, carried this sad scar of reproach, a constant issue of discussion and gossip everywhere she went, with courage, maturity, and equanimity. When God, the all-knowing, omnipotent, and most benevolent, decided to answer her long-awaited prayers, it came in a way that caught the attention of the entire world, and the groundbreaking news was one with which Governor Seriake Dickson and his wife ended the year 2016. To give thanks to God for this awesome gift to the family, the Dicksons were joined by friends, relations, and well-wishers at a special church service that took place at the King of Glory Church in Agua, the Bayelsa State capital, on Sunday, 4th of June 2017. In attendance were important dignitaries from different parts of Nigeria. These include the wife of the governor of Imo State, Mrs. Nkechi Okorocha, the wife of the governor of Abia State, Mrs. Ikpeazu, the wife of the governor of Akwa Ibom State, Mrs. Martha Udom Emmanuel, the wife of the governor of Oyo State, Mrs. Florence Ajumobi. King Alfred Data Spieth, the Amayanabo of Tonbras and chairman of Bayelsa State Traditional Rulers Council, was joined by Alabo Tony Graham Douglas and members of the National Assembly representing Bayelsa State. The service featured a very long stretch of praise and worship session. With top gospel artists, especially from the Niger Delta axis, including Homeboy, Timi Dakolo in action. Elder Dempster and Frank Edwards also performed. The Restoration Choir and other groups sang as the congregation danced and rejoiced heartily with the Dicksons for most of the service.
For you to rise up early, to sit your place, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he giveth his beloved sheep, his beloved slave. As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are children of the youth. Happy is he, and hath his quiver full of them, amen. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God.
In the sermon, which was delivered by Reverend Umaokbai, he thanked God for finally answering the prayers of the Dicksons for children of their own after 15 years of anxious expectation. Reverend Umaokbai saluted the uncommon courage of the First Lady of Bayelsa State, Dr. Mrs. Rachel Dickson. He then prayed for the children, dedicated them with the public pronouncement of their names as Governor Seriake Dickson and his wife, and happy mother of the Quadruplets. 3 beautiful girls and a bouncing boy cuddled them with a lot of love.
I am going to say to you, please, never you murmur against God. No matter what God does, don't be offended. I'll give you a little bit of relational knowledge on what followed those who broke and come against God.
Rachel envied her sister.
She envied her sister
And said unto Jacob,
said to her husband,
give me children,
give me children
or else I die.
That was a threat. She was threatening her husband. And I want to say she was threatening her to ignorance. No man has power to give children, only God does. I don't have to know that barrenness is not a strategic problem. No matter the pressure from me, don't come against God. Or you will be behaved. Again, I said, this God, as long as you remain connected to Him, there is nothing He cannot do for you. I also say, men will not reward you. Life is made in a way that nobody can cheat you. If anybody takes that which belongs to you from you, God has a way of bringing it back to you.
The happy parents of the children, the first family of Bayelsa State, in their separate remarks, thanked God for wiping the tears off their faces with exceeding joy and unquantifiable happiness.
That only He was come. He is a mighty man in battle. He is a
They thanked all those who came from far and wide to honor them, praying that a theme of joy will continue to be their portion all their lives.
I thank all of you. Today my wife, my extended family, everybody in my family, to thank you all for coming to join hands with us to worship and thank God for the great things He has done, particularly for the quadruplets that God gave to us. You heard from my wife. I waited for 15 years to get to this point. 15 years. I want to use this opportunity to thank not just my wife for her perseverance, but also for the understanding. I want to also thank all our friends who stood by us. Today's service has come. It's our prayer that we will all continue to join us in prayers, not just for ourselves, not just for our families alone, but for our states, for our own country, and for peace, stability, prosperity, and development. For those of you who will be going back after these events, it's my sincere prayer that God Almighty will give you all joint mercies back home in Jesus' name. Amen.
The reception to formally round off the program took place at the Chief Alamisia Banquet Hall, where more dignitaries like the former Information Minister, Mr. Labaran Maku, joined in. The main menu on the bill was the continuation of the praise and worship session, with more gospel artists performing. Choma Jesus sets the stage on fire with inimitable renditions that have defined her performance over the years. The welcome remark was given by the Chief of Staff to Governor Seriake Dickson, Honorable Talford Ongolo.
You will all recall that not too long ago at the King of Glory Chapel, Her Excellency presented an intriguing testimony. The testimony was very laconic, but very impactful and moving, justifying this extensive and exciting Thanksgiving program. There is nothing more to add. What I would like to say simply is that as deserving as our Thanksgiving ceremony has been, if we have not experienced an impressive turnout like this if dignitaries from across the nation have not sacrificed and attended this program. It would have been bereft of the color, the grandeur, and the excitement that we're experiencing. So we are very grateful, and that is why, as a way to practically express our profound gratitude and appreciation to all of you, we have put together a very modest reception. We hope you will find it satisfying.
The main highlight of the event was the cutting of the special cake, with the parents of the brand new quadruple bundles of joy and other dignitaries in attendance.
A resounding E. An ovational S. A very loud U. And a thunderous S. Jesus. Shall we please put down together for your excellencies and of course those that...
The vote of thanks was given by the chief celebrant, Governor Seriake Dickson.
I want to thank all of you, captains of industry, all of you, leaders of the John Nation, our friends of Bayelsa. Love you for spending this quality time with us in prayers and thanksgiving. As you heard in the chapel, the past 15 years in the life of my family, very trying, my wife and I particularly. But God, His infinite wisdom and mercy, answered our prayers and brought this bountiful addition to our family. And we can't thank Him enough. You know, our wives, they are the real generals. We are only, in most respects, they are lieutenants. They lead, we follow in a lot of ways. And my wife invited her friends of the family, and lo and behold, all of you, including those who received invitations.
From Dickson Communications, we heartily rejoice with the first family of Bayelsa State and the joyous turn of events.